hello Ria.
Hi.
After a huge technical delay, we are here. We are finally rolling.
Yeah.
And before we start, why don't you tell everyone about yourself?
Hi, guys. I am Ria Khandelwal. I am an advocate by profession and I also do modeling and I'm kind of an influencer too. I like sharing about my life on social media and like to pose, but just for fun. Professionally, I'm an advocate and thank you for having me here.
I wanted to. I mean, the moment I knew that I was going to do the podcast, you were one of the first guests that came to my mind because
Thank you.
you're pretty interesting. You've done so many things. You started gaming, you started modeling. As you said, you're an influencer, you're a lawyer. So there are so many cool things about you, and let's just get right into it. So first, can you tell me about your gaming? Like, how did that begin?
So I grew up with lots of brothers. So my childhood was not like Barbie. It was Barbie, but then most of it was WWE, Road Rash, then GTA. Then there was one game called Age of Assassin something.
Age of Empires, I think.
No, that is different.
Oh,
There's
that's a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one more Age of Assassin where you create towns and all. So
Oh, nice.
so I've grown up with that. And I don't know, I found it cool. Then I used to play Mario and all. Then slowly I was interested in CS, Dota. And that's how I started with gaming. And I don't know, it's like I kind of feel good when I play. It's kind of stress relief.
Yeah, that's true. Like that was all of us. I think after school or something, we just wanted something to relax, and that's what we did. So was it something that way with you? Like after
Yeah.
school, you used to come.
I used to do after school. So one of my friend. So first I used to play with my brothers. Then one of my friend, we used to study together. So we used to play, and whole day we used to just play video games. So yeah, that was like same after school video games. Then playing different sports. So I'm
So
That's how-
you've grown up like a boy as well.
tomboy.
Yeah, proper tomboy. And
Yeah.
CS, which ones do you used to play? Condition 0, 1.6?
Condition 0.
Condition 0.
Yeah.
You used to stream as well, right?
Yeah, I did on.
So
Twitch.
when did you were a Twitch streamer?
Yeah, but not a big one.
I think you were on Twitch before it became cool.
Yeah.
Before everyone knew about it.
I've used every app before it became cool.
That's cool, man. You were like a trendsetter. So you're an influencer in a way.
Yeah.
But what happened about Twitch? Like, can you tell me about that journey?
I started. I used to do that, but then my mom didn't know about it, like how it goes and all, and she was pretty scared, so I had to stop it.
Oh,
and
okay.
then they were all boys, Twitch and all. So I was like, okay, let's just be safe, and I was pretty young.
Yeah.
So I stopped it, but I used to still play. I still played online and all with my friends.
Mhm.
I've never been to any gaming studio. Like I've only been once,
Okay.
and they were all boys.
Yeah.
So
That's what you're going to expect. There are going to
Yeah.
be 99% men. You're lucky if you're going to see a girl there.
Yeah, so I was like, no, let's just leave. So that's how I stopped. I was like, I was kind of, I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
So it kind of was like, no, let's just.
But when you
Stay
started
inside.
streaming, was it camera or was it audio only?
Only audio.
Only audio. So
Yeah.
while playing, you were talking, you were doing all that, or were you not? Like, how did that go? Say
I see.
you're streaming CS. How did that go?
No, I used to just play like whatever while playing. I'm talking like when you play game,
Yeah.
when you're playing video games. So it's like naturally you are saying stuff. And
Yeah.
it's just that, like raw, everything
Oh, it's
raw.
completely raw.
Yeah,
You're
completely
not saying this is where I'm
Yeah.
going. This is what I'm going to do.
No,
all that.
no.
Okay.
I was too much into the game and I used to not speak. And I don't know, I was very young.
Yeah,
So
that's true. How old were you?
I was in school. So,
So you were Twitch streaming when you were in school?
yeah,
Wow.
so I had no idea how to do all that. I was just doing it for fun. So I was just whatever, everything raw.
But how did you come across Twitch?
So I had many friends who used to, like gaming friends, guys. So they introduced me to Twitch and everything.
Okay.
So they were on that and they used to stream, they used to watch some players, like really big ones, while Dota, who used to play Dota and all,
Yeah.
and CS. So they were like, so randomly I was like, what is this? And they introduced me and I'm a very curious child. So I was like, let me try how it works. And I like apps. Like I love technology. I love everything about it. So I used to just try. Like randomly I'll download it. I'll try. First time I downloaded on my dad's phone, I guess. Yeah. No, on my laptop or something. And that time I didn't understand what exactly it is. Then on my dad's phone I downloaded and then that's how I got to know a little bit.
Okay.
But I was still a noob.
So you started gaming on your desktop first, or was it on the
No.
mobile?
on a computer, like old.
Yeah, like a old computer,
Yeah.
Windows 98 or 2000 or something that way.
Yeah. Then from that I went to laptop, but I like gaming on computers only. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
if
same.
you're
Even I
playing
prefer it.
if you're playing CS and Dota, then
That's
computer.
yeah. If you're playing FIFA or something, then I think the PS4, PS5 is
Yeah.
better.
Sorry, many people will hate me for this, but I don't like FIFA.
Oh, you don't like FIFA?
No. I don't know. I never understood the hype about
That's
it.
maybe you're not good at it. That is why you don't like it.
No, I never tried only. Like, I don't know why I hate it. I just feel it's too hyped up. So I never even tried to play it.
That's true. I
But
do
I
feel it is
know.
hyped up.
Yeah.
That I agree. But I feel when you're playing with friends, it's fun. Like that banter is there. You can get one over your
Like,
friends.
I've played once on PS5. Yeah, I used to play on PS and all stuff. So it was really fun, but I don't know. I just hate FIFA. Sorry, but I do hate FIFA.
But FIFA is one of the most streamed games on Twitch. I think you must be knowing about Speed. I show Speed. So that's how he's become big. You know, he used to just stream FIFA.
I just feel like I was more into CS kind of game and Dota kind of game.
So when you started streaming on Twitch, how did your audience grow? Like you.
No, I was not that big. I was not that huge. I don't know, it randomly. Like, I never even cared to see or something.
Yeah, that's what. It just like randomly grew.
Yeah.
Like you weren't even doing that. You were just streaming because you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then I think once I had asked you, how do you have so many followers? By the way, she has 15, how many thousand followers?
14.2.
14.2k followers on Instagram. So that's, I think when I asked you, you had around 10. And I asked you, how did you get there? So you told me that it was, gaming helped a lot. So
No,
how did...
for Insta, not only gaming, for Insta. So, as like I'm a pretty introvert. Like during my school days, I was more like I used to not speak only. I was a backbencher, but I used to not speak. And
you were one of the studious backbenchers.
No, I was not even studious.
So what would you do
I
in
never
school
studied.
then? You didn't study, you didn't talk
I
too
literally
much.
did everything jo backbench, like whatever the backbencher does. I used to eat, I used to play games and all. But I don't know, I was pretty shy. Like,
yeah, I don't think you ever must have caused trouble also in school, right? You seem like this good girl person.
No.
Yeah, that's what.
No, but but I was so introvert. Like, people knew me, but I had no idea who they are because I never spoke to anyone. Like, I was so shy. Like, I don't know, I was just too shy.
But I think now you've come out of that shell, right?
Yeah.
You've become more extroverted over the years.
Yeah, it's kind of because of Insta. Like, people hate social media, but it helped me. Like, so I have lots of hobbies. I paint, I do photography and all. Before modeling, actually, I'm more of a photographer than a model.
Okay.
So I used to do all that, but I was shy. No one knew me. And after I came like 11th, after I came in Vadias, I got to know there is some app where you just post pictures. And I love photography. So I started like that, like just posting and all. I had 0 followers. No one knew I have anything. And then like it was kind of something which helped me show all my hobbies or what I can do or what I love. And it helped me like show people, and slowly people understood that, oh, she's not just the shy girl. Like she likes stuff, she does stuff. She's more than that. Like she has a personality. And I think they loved me.
Yeah. So you came on Insta also pretty late, right? It wasn't when it was launching when the kids were all on Insta. You came slightly later, 3-4 years after.
No. So I had a Corti Nokia phone.
Yeah.
I used to, till 10th standard, I had no clue what WhatsApp, Insta, everything is there. I should just be like gaming, making art, studying, going for dance competitions and all. Like my life was just like in a bubble.
Yeah.
And I had no clue. Then after my 11th, no, after 10th, during summer vacation, like I brought a new like touch phone, some phone, and then I understood, oh, there is WhatsApp, there is Facebook, there is Insta, and yeah, that's how I started. So gaming helped me, photography helped me, I made new friends, I made followers, and modeling, it helped. And I don't know, I just think people loved me.
That's good, man. And photography, how did you start? Like, did you ever always like the camera? Did you like the idea of taking pictures as a kid? Have you grown up as someone who's really liked pictures?
Yeah. So, fun fact, thanks to my parents and my family. So, my parents love photography. and sports and everything. I think I've got because of them. And they used to click pictures and all. Like, I have so many of them. I have more than 1,000 pictures of myself. And I used to love clicking because of them. Like, I used to watch them now since childhood. Like, I'm watching them clicking pictures and all. But I never thought of, owning a camera or making it like more serious or something. But then my parents, my cousins, they were like, no, Ria is really good. We think we should gift her a DSLR, or we should ask her to do more. Like, they always love when I follow my hobbies. Like, they love it. They always say that, okay, whatever your profession is there, do that, but don't leave your hobbies.
Yeah.
Don't leave the artistic side. So they gifted me a camera, and then that's how I started doing more and more. And I used to go for different competition or randomly with, for photo walks and all.
Okay.
And I met so many amazing people. So that's how I did photography.
So what were these competitions like? Were there age groups or?
No. Anyone
can go. Okay. And what was did you have to submit a certain amount of photos, a portfolio?
No, so there used to be theme in such competitions, different themes, and you have to click what you think, what your vision is, and you have to submit it to them. And if they like it, then whatever, you'll get an award and all. So I did. I literally won also.
Oh, wow.
Won too. Yeah. So
for what? Like, what was the thing?
I don't remember, but it was for Times, I guess. It was some competition held by Times.
Okay. So what was your submission?
It was a girl who's drawing but who's also looking like a frog, and I gave a pretty good caption. I don't remember now, and I got an award for that. And after that I met more people and then we used to go for photo walks and all. It's fun.
I know, I'm sure it must be. And you've got into all this at a very young age, right? So despite being an introvert, you've still done so many things.
Yeah.
And did you go a lot of sightseeing where you took pictures? Did you go into nature? Like, how did that happen?
So I've done wildlife, I've been to historic places, then I've done portfolios too. And me and my friends, we randomly go anywhere. I wanted to go more for wildlife, but then it's kind of unsafe.
Yeah.
But I've done pretty much everything with different groups.
So have you been to any sanctuaries and all that?
Yeah.
For wildlife, which ones?
It was, I don't remember, sorry. It was long back.
I know, I can imagine.
Yeah, and I don't even know where it was. Like, I randomly joined a group.
Yeah.
And I went. It was an adventure. But it's fun.
And do you still have the DSLR with you?
Yeah, I do.
You carry it around?
Yeah, I do.
So what?
I have two now.
Okay. So what have you clicked recently?
Recently.
Like something you're proud of?
Recently, I've clicked my friends. Yeah.
You love your friends. You love clicking people. No, but I'm saying like generally like professional.
No, recently, I don't know. After I started with law, I've kind of, lost touch of it. So recently, no. And then modeling and all started.
Yeah.
So it's been long. I've clicked on phones many.
Yeah, you're pretty good with your phone also. I know. I keep seeing your stories. I mean, everyone must follow you. Because and you have two accounts, right? So
one is private.
Okay, so we should not talk about the private account.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the public account. And in the middle, your Insta had got hacked also, right? So what was the story behind it? And it was a long drawn story. I remember you had really got stressed out.
Yeah.
You reached out to a lot of people. So can you tell me more about what exactly happened?
So I just reached 10K. I'd posted thank you and everything.
Yeah, that was your milestone,
Yeah.
10K finally.
Yeah, first milestone achieved. And randomly one day, I don't know, someone hacked, okay? And that time, someone was hacking everyone's account, even Twitter accounts and all. And it got hacked. And
Anonymous, the professional hacking group. I
Yeah.
think they targeted you. You were too big, that is why.
Yeah, they targeted me, and I first didn't understand what exactly. I thought, what the hell happened? I was like, oh God, where is my Insta and why am I logged out? Then I remember next day I had an event, okay? I was in this club. I was BOD of one club and I had an event and I understood it's hacking and I freaked out at that. I was like, does anyone know how to do it? And I've literally made all of my friends text on that account, if you can, get a reply just watch. And it's after a year I got it, but in between I've tried so many. I contacted Facebook, I contacted Gmail, everyone, every whatever I could find, but everyone turned out to be hackers. Like even Facebook, Insta, people. So Facebook doesn't have a service center.
Yeah.
So I had to contact each Gmail and everyone,
Yeah.
and even their profile was hacked.
Oh, so the official profiles.
So that time it was so bad, like even their their websites and all, the numbers I was trying to contact and all, it was hacked. And luckily my dad was with me, so I used to think, oh, finally, someone, I can get it back. And then my dad used to be like, no, if they're asking for money, it's hacking. I was like, okay. Then one day, one of my friend, like, I'm really thankful for, like, because of him I got it back. One day, so I used to always like speak with my friends about what's going on and how stressful I am, and if someone can help me out, what to do. That time I had no knowledge how hacking goes and work. It was like new to me. So one day my friend was like, listen, and he's into coding and all, like proper pro, and he got somewhere, like, I don't know, he did something. I don't want to disclose, I don't want to put him into trouble, but he found like
You can tell me what he did without mentioning his name, so then you won't put him into trouble.
So he did something coding and he hacked the hackers thing, and he got the
So he's quite a cool guy. If anything gets hacked of mine, I'm going to get in touch with him.
Yeah, I'll share.
So he hacked the hacker?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he hacked the hacker and got me the legit number, and then he ran. And after a year, like, I was about to give up. I was like, I literally opened a new account. So my private account, it was a new account.
Okay.
Now it's private. It was first like, okay, I'm done now. Again, I'll have to start from zero.
Yeah.
And randomly he called me. Like, I was literally about to give up on that day. And like a ray, he just came and he was like, listen, Ria, I'm sending you a number. Try that one and it will work.
But what did the number do? Like, how did the number help
So
you?
it contacted the service center.
Okay.
Then they'll verify you, and they'll ask you what's your email, the questions and all.
Yeah.
If you make a profile, they ask you like keep a question and an answer for it to verify. So they'll ask you that. Then they'll ask for your pictures. And if they'll verify you, so basically they'll send you on your whichever email is connected.
Yeah.
They'll send a code or something, and you have to confirm it with them. And within like not even 24 hours, within like half an hour, I had my Insta.
Wow. So why wasn't this number available earlier?
Because it was hacked. They had hacked the main website, and they had uploaded their number. So whoever was trying was contacting the hacker. They pretended to help them, and they used to be like, okay, download this app, we'll get into your laptop and all.
Yeah. So I'm sure a lot of people must have fallen prey to those scams, right?
If because of my friend, I got saved.
But were you ever asked to pay a certain amount of money?
No. Touch wood, the hacker didn't do anything. He didn't upload anything. He didn't delete anything.
Okay.
He never replied to anyone's text. Like, I was safe.
So I think the entire purpose was just to target big accounts, and then people will be desperate to do anything to get it back.
And I think that time there was a trend that if you have a big account, you want to sell it. So it goes
could be.
because of the followers, and then people buy it something. So I think it was because of that they did.
Could be.
I really don't know the reason. I even contacted the cyber cell, but it was a long process. But I'm glad then everything just happened.
Yeah, I know. Even a few of my friends had an issue, and getting their account back sometimes is really difficult.
Yeah. Like everyone was shocked.
Yeah.
All of my friends texted me, were like, how did this happen? I was like, just...
Like, I have another Instagram account which I don't use, and sometimes it's connected to one of my emails. So I still get messages, someone from Moscow is hacking it, someone from Kiev is hacking it. I'm like, these guys are fighting a war, and then they are busy hacking my account. And there's nothing on my account also. I don't know. There are like 2 followers. So I don't know.
Dude, even my Netflix was hacked. Can you imagine? Even Netflix, people are trying to hack. And then he took a package of $700.
Oh,
like,
my God.
I had to call my bank. I was like, no, this is not my plan. And luckily my bank had a limit.
Yeah.
It got saved.
And I think on Netflix, they will ask you for an OTP or something, right?
No.
Oh, they do it directly?
Yeah. Like, literally, I got a message and I was like, I'm not the person. I'm not like this. And
oh, damn.
So people nowadays, I think they're hacking everything. And they try to use it maybe to sell the account.
It could be.
If they have good followers, or maybe use it to pretend to be someone and upload,
Yeah, that's true. But thankfully, none of your stuff was messed with. Yeah. And did you have anything in your drafts and all that was there, or none of that?
No.
You didn't lose anything. You didn't lose any private data.
No, and no one texted no one. No inappropriate text. No
That's
inappropriate
good.
pictures.
That's good.
Yeah.
And your messages also were as they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just my followers decreased because they got to know it's
Yeah.
hack.
But you got those followers back, don't worry.
Yeah.
You've reached 16K.
No, 14.2.
You're going to reach 16K soon. That's
Yeah.
our new goal.
Yeah.
But
16.
how often do you keep tab on your followers? Like, do you see it every day, or that's not important for you now?
No, it is important. I do keep a tap on it. Like if I feel nowadays even Insta they try to notify you ki this post like your post is doing good.
Yeah.
You should post such pictures, or they try to help you how you should post more reels and all.
Yeah, because I saw that someone followed me because of a reel, and then they tell you that this person has followed you after watching the reel or something that way.
Yeah.
So they kind of tell you what you should be doing.
Yes.
So I think that's what you also.
Yeah, and I do keep a tab, but not every day. Like once a month or something, because I don't want to get that. Like I don't want that to affect me more.
Yeah.
I want to focus more on my content and the quality. So I try to keep a tab, but also not let it get into me.
Yeah. But what do you like someone who is getting into the influencer phase or something that way? What advice would you give them to help them grow on Instagram?
Keep posting.
But posting about what? Because everyone's posting. So how do they
whatever
stand
you like?
out?
Whatever you like, but if you want to make it like a business account or something, then you should be first clear like what you want to do. Like one of my friend, he's an advocate. He wants to grow as an advocate, so he's just posting about laws or what advocate does.
Yeah.
So you need to have that clarity and just keep posting.
And how much do hashtags help?
They used to, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Why
they
not?
used to. Because too many hashtags. So Insta have removed. Insta recently notified me that more than 5 won't work. So.
More than 5 hashtags don't work on a post.
Yeah. But then now many people like the big influencers and all, they were of the opinion that even the 5 they don't work.
Okay.
And I think it's more on your content and how much you're posting, because personal experience, whenever I'm not posting regularly, my followers decrease or my reach doesn't increase.
Okay.
So if you want to increase your reach, you really need to post. And it's okay if you don't put a hashtag or no caption, nothing. Just post. So you'll be visible.
So for supposing I'm going to ask you how do I grow my podcast page? So what advice are you going to give me?
Just post.
What do I post? You reels?
No, reels, pictures, no videos, reel, pictures, stories.
Yeah.
Stories are important.
Stories are important?
Yeah.
But do stories get recommended to people who don't follow you?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, many people, they came to me by like just looking at my story. So on our Explore page, if you notice, even people's stories are like there. Stories, reel, post, everything is there. So sometime maybe your story might get like 5,000-6,000 views, but your post and your followers are just 200 or 300.
Yeah,
so
that does happen.
So don't just post like one thing. You need to post everything. It should be a balance.
Okay.
There should be balance, and don't think about hashtag or
Yeah.
all those stuff, because sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But posting is really important, or your reach decreases even though if you have followers. So after hacking, I had followers. I had more than 10K only.
Yeah.
But my reach had decreased because for a year I didn't post anything.
Okay.
No story, no post, no nothing.
Yeah.
So then you have to again work for it.
So basically consistency is key. You just have to keep posting.
Your account goes like down then.
Yeah.
In other people's following list.
That's true. That does happen. But I feel it happens to people who post a lot also. Like it's weird. You can't really put a pattern on it, right? Because some people...
Then if you're posting a lot, then the quality also matters.
Okay, then the quality matters.
Yeah, like if you're posting just with friends, then people won't be interested.
Yeah.
You need to post something which is like, which will be helpful also. But or you can even post about yourself, but people should love it.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Some people, they just post like which restaurant they tried and what outfit they want to wear. So it's all about that. Like.
So do you have all these things in mind before you post something?
No.
You don't?
No, I do have, like, I want to post more and all.
Yeah.
But no hashtag and all. Like, I don't think about hashtags or... But I do think like what I'm posting, how is my content like quality content? And am I posting it like at least one post a month, because in between I had law exams and all. So I had this aim that, okay, at least one post. So for me, posting is more important.
That's true.
Yeah, and quality.
And do you have a specific theme you like to follow on your Insta page? Because certain people, they post 3 pictures of the same day at once, or then they post
No.
with the white border so that it's all uniform that way? So
No, I post randomly.
you post randomly.
Like, I think I've reached, like, my followers know.
Yeah, by now they know.
Yeah, they know that, okay, this girl she doesn't have one hobby.
Yeah.
She has too many. And I think because of that, they like me. So it depends totally on your followers and who you are,
Yeah.
I feel. Like, some people, they only post about, so musicians, they only post about music.
Yeah.
So their profile will be just like that. But my followers knows. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's all about your bonding with your followers.
But do your followers, like, when did you feel that there's been the biggest growth? Like, is there any particular post, any particular reel or something that really increased your followers by a lot?
So whenever I post about law.
Whenever you post about law.
Yeah.
That's when your followers increase.
So whenever I post something on reel and if it's of law, then my reach increases.
Okay.
But when I'm posting something like a picture or something and it's about law, it decreases. So if it's about fashion or my art or anything like my hobbies, in a picture, it grows. So my account is a little bit...
it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But that's good actually. No? It's very diverse. Like,
yeah,
people,
it's different.
Yeah, people who want to follow a model, they can follow you. People who want to follow a photographer can follow you. You don't post much about your gaming now. You've completely stopped that.
No, I do, but then I used to get like creepy messages from guys. So I do post stories about it now, but not post.
Okay. So what do you still play? Which games do you still play?
I play Dota.
You play Dota?
Yeah.
I think 2-3 years ago that was the big thing. I have no clue whether it's still the big thing now.
No,
Is it?
I don't know. I just play like with my friends now.
Okay, you don't stream anymore.
No time.
But is your Twitch account still on?
No.
Oh, you deactivated it?
Yeah.
But can you reactivate it or it's gone forever?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Because you must be having a decent amount of followers there, right? How many ever you do?
I don't remember, honestly. I think I had 100 or something.
Okay, so not much. But at that time, it's quite a bit, right?
Yeah,
like
you were a kid. It was fun.
What, 10 years ago?
Yeah. It was
more
a
than
cool
10 years ago, yeah.
It was cool thing at that time. But I think I can start again, but I don't want to right now.
Yeah.
Maybe later on.
But do you think like Twitch, Instagram, how do you like monetize it? Supposing you become a big gamer on Twitch, how do you monetize it?
I don't know about Twitch, but on Insta...
On Insta, how do you do it?
So Insta asks you, like, for me, I've not monetized it because I can't. But like due to my profession.
Yeah.
But I had got a mail from Insta that I can get bonus and I can monetize this, I can monetize that, and then their partnership thing.
Okay.
If you add like partnership,
So basically, it's like an ad for the other person, like a partnership. How does the partnership work?
So the other person, if he puts a partnership thing, then you have to accept it.
Yeah.
Then it will be shown like with whom you did the partnership, or it will be just like it's a partnership deal or it's a partnership post.
Okay.
Like that. So if he's putting, then you have to accept it, and tagging you, then you have to accept it, and if I'm putting, then they have to accept it.
All right.
Yeah.
So then and what about the money? Like they set an amount before only, or how does the partnership work?
On Insta?
Yeah.
No, that's a total different thing. So partnership is like it's between you and the brand.
Okay, so that is a personal thing.
Yeah, but you can post on Insta that this was an ad.
Okay, yeah, that you
Like
can do.
how on YouTube you get ads and all like that. But you get bonus from Insta.
Okay.
But you have to accept their conditions and everything.
Okay,
Like there's
so
a proper contract.
What
by
are the conditions like? How does that work?
So they'll send you their contract, they'll notify you, and if you accept, it's like a proper contract by them. I think it's different for all, I don't know. I never spoke with my friends about it, but you have to accept it. And once you accept it, it's like a proper contract. You have to follow it.
Okay.
And if you don't, and I think it's only on Reels. Like when I had got, it was only on Reels. Like I have to keep posting Reels after accepting, and then I'll get the bonus.
Okay, so they tell you have to post a certain amount of Reels per month.
No, not like
Not that way.
No, you can post any amount you want, anything.
Okay.
But mostly in my contract, it was written if I post more Reel, like it can be one also if I want, but a Reel.
Yeah, okay. And did they specify what they want the reel to be about? How many views?
No.
Nothing
Anything,
that way. Okay.
Anything you.
Okay, so
you
they
like.
just wanted you to post reels basically.
Yeah,
That is
like,
what.
and they don't contact everyone. That's what I've heard. Only people they think maybe have followers or maybe have that much reach.
Okay.
So even if like someone who's having 1 million reach or something, that person might have also got the notification.
Okay. But what was your reach like when they contacted you? how much were your reels getting? How many views?
More than 10K.
More than 10K. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was just seeing few of your reels, so they were like 10K, 20K. But I'm saying at the time they contacted you, it was around that time only.
Yeah,
10K,
but
20K.
some were getting less, some were getting more, but most of them were like 10K.
Okay. So that's how, because
And-
you got also so many followers, I think you must be getting recommended to more pages. People must be sharing your reels.
Maybe. Yeah, but all this happened when you post. So posting is more important.
Posting is more important.
Yeah,
So that's
you
what
need to
you
be
would
active.
recommend. You need to be active. Yeah. Because even I used to not like, I mean, I had no idea about reels, but then since I started the podcast, I've been getting more and more into reels, and it's actually quite fun. Like, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, your reels are really nice.
Thanks. I mean, I don't think so, but thanks. I mean,
No.
compared to yours, they are nothing. Like,
No.
you've been doing it for so long, and you know it.
But
I still
they're
have to learn a lot of
different.
things. Yeah, that's true. Like, I try to, pick the snappiest lines and all that will help promote the podcast
But
and all.
it's like a pro. Like you are a pro. So it seems like
I'm not a pro at this. I'm very
You
new.
are.
I'm very new to this.
You are.
I mean, you like the setup and all, but that's credit to Wavelayer. I mean, that's mostly them.
No,
but, yeah.
but even like your content.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it, and I try to keep it diverse also. Because firstly, whenever I told anyone I'm going to start a podcast, they assumed it's about sports. So I had to make sure that it's not about sports.
But isn't that cool? Like you just surprised them.
Yeah, that's cool. Like I've always wanted to speak to a lot of different people, right? Because I've interviewed sports people my entire life. So I said that I have so many interesting friends like you, and why not just make a podcast out of it and speak to everyone? And then that's how I can reach a different audience also, right?
Yes.
Because right now on Twitter, my entire following is people who are into football. Like that's my base. So I just wanted to like diversify that base a bit. So hopefully this is a good start of it.
It is.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to keep coming to you for advice, and you need to tell me where I'm going right and where I'm going wrong.
Sure.
And please be honest with me. Like, just tell me
You know
sometimes.
I will.
Yeah, I know. Just tell me like this reel is
I'll be
crap.
brutal.
Please delete it. Like you can.
I'll just say it on your face.
Say it on
I'll
my
be
face.
like, listen, Pranav.
Don't comment it. Just say it on my face.
No,
yeah.
I'll call you. If I see something, I'll just be like, Pranav, delete it.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I need. Like you've got the experience and you've got the following to prove it. So and also like your modeling career has also helped a lot, right? Getting you to this level on Insta. So tell me about that. Like you were this shy, introverted girl, and then suddenly you've become a model. Like how did that transition happen?
So thanks to my friends again.
I love how much gratitude you have for everyone in your life. That's really nice, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So basically, like I said, like I used to go for photo walks and different competitions and all. So I had many photographer friends, and we used to do random shoots. We used to go for anywhere, like randomly we used to go places. I've seen Milky Ways and whatnot.
Nice.
So one of my friend, my best friend, because of him, I was able to come in front of the camera. I was always the girl who was behind the camera, and he used to always be like, listen, Ria, you have like features. You can become an international model. And I used to be like, no. And I used to get modeling offers since childhood. I'm getting it.
Okay.
But I never thought, seriously about it, or I never thought okay, I should try or something. But then he was like, okay, don't do it. But for me, just post. Like we'll just and we used to check cameras and lenses, different lenses and all. So we used to just post for each other, and that's how I started. Like then I started loving camera because of him, and now I love it so much. Like I want to do more and more modeling. Hopefully one day I'm on a hoarding or something.
Of course you will. Like what will you say are your modeling goals? Do you want to be in modeling only, or would you like to get into TV or film or something that way?
No, I'm still serious about law.
Okay.
Like I want law to be my
your priority.
Okay. My main profession. This is all fun, which I love, and I love posing. So just modeling for now. If I get a good opportunity or good offer, then maybe I'll try. I'm down to try everything.
That's good.
But I don't know. I've never thought about it like a main career option.
But what about different brands reaching out to you and you growing as a model? Like, do you have to be the one taking the first step, or are people now reaching out to you?
No. I have been kind of lucky with that. I've got everyone reaching out to me, and then I choose like whichever is good. I've also got brands who were not legit brands, and they were like all creepy brands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've got pretty good brands, and till now they have reached. Maybe in future.
But how do you know if they're not legit and creepy?
You check their profile, you check their website.
So what was these creepy brands like? What?
One was jewelry brand, It was some foreign brand. I won't say the name.
Yeah.
And they reached out to me and they were like, we want you to be the brand ambassador and all that. And I was like, wait, let me check. And I did a background check like on Google, their websites, their prices, their reviews, everything. And I saw their Insta account. And then you understand by how people post, like the profession account and the fake ones.
I feel these fake ones, the good way to see is like on their Instagram page, you should see their comments. Like there are people abusing them in the comments, then you know.
No, even the models they try to use or the fashion they are using. Like if you, it's not, the quality is really bad.
Okay.
And these people you'll see on everyone's post commenting that this much discount, that much discount.
Okay, those scammers,
Yeah. So I was like, no.
So you did a background check. What was their Insta profile like? How many followers did they have?
Yeah, and their websites.
Okay.
So,
But how many Insta followers did these people have that made you think they were...
No, they had pretty good ones.
Okay.
Like everyone who has reached out to me, they had more than 200K, 500K.
Okay.
So that's where people like accept. People think, oh, they have so many followers, then they're legit one.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. You have to check their account like properly, their posts, their stories. Then people, the influencers they're using. I've literally been to everyone's page and be like, okay, what is their content? Is it legit? Is it good quality content? Because if I am doing that brand, then I don't want to be with people who aren't like, legit, who are like fake ones. So I've seen if they have posted something in the past with some influencer, like foreign influencer or something. So this page had, and it was a foreign brand. So obviously, if it was like India ka brand, then I would have, known before. But then I did a check on the influencer. I checked their website. And these people, they'll try to even gain money for shipping or something.
As in
like one of my friend, she told me she got an offer. They first tell you that, we'll give you the product for free and all. Like all the small influencers who have like 2,000 followers or something, they try to target them. And they'll say that we'll give you free stuff. And when you agree to it, they'll be like, you have to just pay shipping charges.
Okay.
So,
that's how
and their shipping charges is like $200, $500. The jewelry are not even worth like $20.
Exactly. And if they want you to be the brand ambassador, they should be paying for all of it, right? That's what.
Yeah. Like brand ambassador, they get everything for free or they get money.
Yeah.
So they scam people.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
But so then you do all this background research before, which you have to obviously, because otherwise you can fall prey to all sorts of scams.
Yeah.
So then they contact you only for brand ambassador, or sometimes they are launching a new brand of clothes?
No, I've got like to promote products. Like there are so many products which I've done. They either want me to post on my story or post on like my wall, or they even contact you to they'll give you a free product and they'll be like, you keep it, but you just post about it.
Okay.
Or they'll pay you. So it's like different reasons, different brands.
Okay. So are there any brands you would recommend which you've really enjoyed working with?
I don't want to say the names.
You're giving them free publicity.
No, but I'm not working with them right now.
Okay. So it's like you're freelancing. You don't have anyone specifically who keeps getting in touch with you?
No manager, no agency, nothing.
Okay. Do you think you eventually will go there
if I grow more?
Yeah.
If I get good opportunities, like maybe in modeling, like you said, if I get an acting opportunity or something, then maybe I'll have to keep a manager.
That's true.
Or I'll have to join an agency. So that time, if I grow a lot in like, that field.
Yeah. But how do you plan on growing apart from just getting more offers? Like on a personal note, are you reaching out to more people? Are you getting in touch with professional models? Like how are you planning on growing?
Right now I'm getting offers like by them, but I'm planning to make a portfolio. Portfolio helps if you want to do modeling. And then so my goal is not to do like acting and all. My goal is more of a ramp walk or something like that. So these brands, they have like auditions. So you can do audition, like Lakme Fashion Week, they have auditions. So you can do that. So I'm thinking if if they post about it, then I can do auditions. Or they keep posting actually. Brands, they keep posting. You have to just follow them and you'll know what's going on, what they want.
Yeah.
and sometimes they don't. Sometimes, so few of my friends, they had to join a agency because brands were like, we only take models from agency.
Oh, okay.
So it differs. Everything differs.
And all this ramp walk and posing and all that, where do you learn it from? Is it something you look at other people and learn, or do you professionally seek help?
So you can do both the things. There are professional helps who will help you, learn your walk or correct your posture, and go for, so pageant trainings are also there. People go for that, and sometimes some people, they are really too good at it that they do freelancing. Like I have so many friends who have actually joined classes and they have gone ahead with that, and that has helped them a lot. Like now they are modeling for Lakme, Dior and all, but some of them, they have just done freelancing.
Okay.
And even they are like modeling for Dior. So it's all on your skill. If you think you need help, then you can always join something. If you think you're good and that's helping you,
Yeah.
then you can go ahead with that.
So did you go for any classes or something, or you've just been self-trained throughout?
No, like I've been self-trained, but yeah, I've been to grooming classes. Like I was pretty shy, but not really for modeling. I've never been to any modeling class.
Okay, but what about these grooming classes? They've helped you become a better speaker, better
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah, for that I've been to, like I joined one class for that, and kind of made me a little bit introvert. So it did help, but I think I'm too shy, so I'm slowly learning. But it did help me.
Yeah, and what about Rotaract? Like that's also helped you, right?
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Are you still active there, or?
No, I'm not in the club anymore, but I still meet them. I've made really amazing people. Like I've made really amazing friends over there, and they've helped me grow professionally. I think with Rotaract, you grow professionally. You become little, like when I was in BOD, it was not like modeling and all. Like in modeling and all, it's all fun and all.
Yeah.
It's fun, but you're also learning something. You're growing. You're like in real world what you can do. So you're growing that way. So it helped me, and it also made me meet really amazing people and learn so many things from them. Like all of them were so different and so talented. So that has helped me a lot.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people, different phases of life, they are all part of Rotaract. It's like a huge community. It's become
Yeah.
like a family now.
And
so-
it's fun also. Like they have fun activities. It's like dance and everything, games, but also something which is teaching you.
Yeah.
Something like games are not like you are enjoying it, but you're also learning.
Yeah.
So it's both.
And they also have these leadership things where there are presidents and all of that.
Yeah.
So then that responsibility also comes. So that's another
Yeah.
thing you learn there.
Yeah,
So it's-
you understand, like if you understand how a company works, how a leader works, how a leader should be there, like should do things, and you grow in like how to explain, like it just you grow, you become matured, I feel.
So that really helped. That also must have helped you get out of your shell, right?
Yeah.
Become little less antisocial.
Yeah, and it helped me to become more serious also, like responsible, because till now I was just having fun.
I think
Yeah.
you're responsible enough. Like you do have fun, but that's important too. But you take your career so seriously. I think before we went live, also you were telling me how seriously you're taking everything. So that's important. I think that's if having fun is important. I feel you have less fun than you should.
Yeah, but then, like I said, introvert. So
Yeah.
when you take such big responsibilities, like I was PR, public relation officer of Rotaract, so that helped me come out of my comfort
Yeah,
zone.
yeah, yeah.
So that way, it helped me a lot.
So that's
And grow.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Because in future, I'll be going out, I'll be working. So that way, it helped me a lot.
Yeah. So Rotaract is. Which were the other classes you went to? You said that for your public speaking and all of that. Did you your grooming classes? Which ones were those? Like, where was that? When did you last go?
So I last went last year.
Hmm?
I really don't want to say the name.
You don't need
I
to say
don't-
the name.
Yeah, so I went for grooming, and it did help me, like in public speaking and my posture, everything. And before that, I went when I was in 11th. And that also helped me a lot. But I won't say the 11th one was that helpful. But the last year one was really helpful.
Okay. That's helped you with everything, right? It's helped you
Yeah.
with your career, with your modeling, with all
Yeah,
of that.
like voice modification and
Oh,
everything.
you done voice modification as well?
Yeah, but right now I'm kind of nervous. That's why.
No, that's fine. But how did that help? Like, in what way did you change your voice or alter it?
So they teach you like how they show you how to speak, and they take your class. They take lessons and all. They make you speak in front of people,
Okay.
and then they correct you. So it was easy, but it helped me a lot.
So it's about your tone, how fast you speak, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Okay. So what changes personally you felt? Like, were you before and after?
I was pretty like I had a really low voice right now, so I do have. But then in my profession, in front of judges and all, like now I'm more confident.
Okay.
And I can speak well. I don't like. Right now I'm just being me.
Yeah.
But there it.
We want you to be you.
Yeah. There in front of judges and everything, I've become a better person.
That's good. And speaking of judges, like you're now a lawyer. So how did that happen? Like, have you always known you wanted to pursue law? What was it?
It was not even my plan. Law was never my plan. So since childhood, I used to think I'll do MBA, I'll go foreign, man, like I'll do MBA, everything. I'll have my own business, be that boss lady. But
you can still be a boss lady and have your own business. Yeah.
But I never thought of law. But then as a kid, I used to do something. And after my 11th, everyone, like even strangers, used to come to me and be like, "Aur beta law ke bare mein socha hai?" And I used to like, why? And I got fed up one day, okay? And I went to my parents and I was like, listen, why everyone is asking me about law? Like, is there something written over here? And they were like, no, we also thought like maybe you'll become an advocate or something. And I was like, why? And I used to do something as a kid. So I used to make a contract when I was 3 years old, and I used to have witness as my daddy and my mom with my dad, and that time I had no clue what a contract means, okay? So they always thought ki, okay, this girl,
yeah, she likes the legal stuff.
Yeah, maybe. And then my dad showed me and I was like, oh, okay, let's think. And then I thought about it. I was like, okay. And that time people were like, maybe MBA, there will be like no employment if you do MBA and all. Like, I think something was going on about MBA.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, crime to hoga hi. Like there'll always be some or the other person doing some crime or some legal help, and it's a noble profession. So I went for it, and then I started getting interested more and more, and I started enjoying it.
But did you have any influences externally where you saw this lawyer or this movie or this show?
No.
Like there are people in law who I speak to, they say this was a ticking point where they knew, okay, now I want to become a lawyer. So did you ever have that? You just gave it a go and then you started liking it as you grow?
No, I've watched Suits before, like before even selecting law, but it never influenced me.
Okay.
Like after the conversation with my parents, I was like, okay, let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. And then when I started reading more, enjoying it, then that's how I started gaining interest. But no show influenced me. I'm telling you, I never thought about it. Like law was not like anywhere, not even my plan Z.
But you're saying Suits, but Suits is not what the real scene is, right? It's very
corporate.
But yeah, it's a very glamorous thing compared to what even you think corporate law here is the same as what Suits is. It's not, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But the thing is ki some people, like most of my friends, they liked Suits and that's how they came into it, or their parents were advocate. There's no one in my family who's an advocate. I always saw, but that was an example actually. Like I saw Suits as like entertainment, for entertainment purpose. So even that didn't influence me. I just went for it. Like I think it was just my destiny.
Yeah. But where do you think Suits is different from what the reality is?
Even the laws, like Indian law is totally different.
Yeah, but apart from the laws, like the work culture and all of that, is it the same? Do they have
it's
like
kind of same, but not overall.
Like you still have name partners who make all the major decisions. You still have associates.
You do have associates, but it's see, we need to remember it's kind of for entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't post everything what's happening.
Yeah.
So that way, like it is entertainment.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of like not fun stuff also, right? It's not all glamorous that what.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what. It's a lot of hard work.
It's it's like too much.
Yeah. And how is your like, where do you work and how is like the daily routine of your work?
So I work in and my daily routine used to first be, because I was doing masters, it used to be first I used to go at 6 7 like to college, and after college I used to go to my office until 6 7, depends actually, it depends. If you have more work then maybe till 6 7 maybe, and then I used to come home. That was my routine basically every day, and I used to come home and do my college work and then again go so that was my routine. But both of them were totally different. So I did my LLM in corporate law, and here it was totally different. So it was fun, different experience.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak more. You know.
I know you don't want to.
You're
You've
keeping
told
me.
You've told me that before.
Yeah, you're just
No, don't worry.
keeping me at a tough spot.
I won't ask you more than what I said. But
Yeah.
apart, I don't want to like you personally, but where do you see the future of people in law schools? Like, what are people pursuing more now? Are they into corporate more? Are they into criminal more? Like, how's that
No,
working?
I think everything is balanced. Like law field is only so huge that,
Yeah.
and so many people are now pursuing law. So there are many criminal lawyers, there are many civil lawyers, and it depends. But everything is balanced. Like people, some people are just into litigation and everything, and some people are into corporate. But yeah, in law I've noticed not many girls they go into criminal law
Yeah.
due to other reasons. Only in criminal law you'll find really few girls. So that's there. Hopefully it increases.
Yeah, I think you need to have a really, for guys and girls, you need to have a really strong heart because
Yeah.
the cases are.
You need to be bold. Like
Yeah.
being a girl, even I am not much of a fan of criminal law.
Yeah.
Because for girls, I know it's not. I don't know. I think girls we think that it's kind of unsafe. So there you will see more of like boys, male crowd, but in other field like
Yeah.
civil, corporate, family, it's balanced.
Yeah. I saw some of the case studies in criminal law and they were depressing and they were all true stories.
Yeah.
So it's scary that, students have to
It's a lot to
Yeah,
proceed.
it is. Like a few of my friends have told me that they know people who've actually seen those case studies and they've gone into depression because of it, because it's so heavy.
Like
So-
while studying also all this, like you are just like, oh shit, like this is so bad.
I get it. Did you have a similar feeling when you
Not while studying, but when you see the reality.
Yeah.
Because while studying, you read landmark cases and
Yeah.
just stick to the topic. I feel I've done that.
Yeah.
And when it came to reality, like the practical world, then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, then you realize.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not that bold. I'm ready to take cases, but not full time into criminal.
Okay.
I won't do that.
So that's not an option for you. What is an option like in the future?
No.
What?
It is like I'm down to take all the cases because while studying you learn everything in 5 years. It's not like you select a subject and only that law you are learning. You have to learn everything for 5 years. Then during masters you can choose whatever you want.
Okay.
So I've learned everything and I'm ready. Like whatever case comes, I'll take it if I want. But not full time. Like if a case comes about criminal, like some criminal comes to me, like some criminal case comes and all, and if I'm interested then I'll take.
Okay.
For me, criminal and family is like this. I don't want to take more of divorce cases or criminal cases. Only if it's important, I feel that I should then. But I'm thinking more of civil or corporate.
And where do you think the big bucks are? Because my friend told me divorce law, there is a lot of money.
No, it's everywhere, but it depends. Like for me, first generation advocate. So I feel for me, no, for everyone actually, starting, it's kind of a struggle for every advocate because you're learning new stuff. Bookish knowledge is different, practical knowledge is different. So I think for 2-3 years, you can't expect.
Okay.
Unless from starting you have those contacts and you're getting cases, that's a different story. But for 2-3 years, I feel you're more into your learning phase.
Okay.
Because every case is different. You are just passed, like you have just graduated, and you might think it's a very good world, but everything is different. And practically, it's totally like it's so different because each case might have 2-3 crimes in it. it's not just one, right?
Yeah.
And during studies we think, oh, it's just like, okay, this happened, that's it, it's just rape. No, it's not rape.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something else too along with that. Maybe before that it was an acid attack scene, something else. So I think 2-3 years we can't expect much. Some of them says, like many of my seniors, they were of opinion that till 10 years you shouldn't be expecting that. You should be more focusing on like learning part.
Okay.
And then once you start, if you're good at it, there is money everywhere.
That's true.
There is money in criminal, there is money in civil cases. I'm also interested in arbitration, and even there is money.
So arbitration, what does that involve?
So negotiation, basically. Both the parties sit and they negotiate and come to a conclusion. It's not like you win. It's like both the parties are winning.
Okay. So it's basically like a settlement kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it never reaches the court.
They have their own court.
Yeah, but it's behind closed doors, right? There's no like judges and all.
No, they have judges.
Oh, they do have judges.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is like proper legal proceeding, but it's more simple, you can say.
Okay.
Like during, for example, divorce cases, there'll be so much, chaos. People
Yeah.
will be talking shit about each other or something. It's mutual, basically.
Yeah. And what about the high profile cases, the media getting involved and all that? How is that? That must be really hard to control, right?
Yeah.
And it also influences a lot of people.
Yeah, but there are media laws.
Yeah.
So you just have to be smart.
You have to be smart.
You have to think all these sides.
Yeah, that's basically the case for everything. And do you feel that you've will work with a senior lawyer or something just to learn the ropes? You have done that, or you plan?
I have done that, but later on, maybe if I want to just go for. So right now I'm more open to learning everything. And once I know that, okay, now I just want to do these type of cases or something, then I'll see. If I want to go corporate, then maybe firms.
Yeah.
And if not, if I select arbitration and civil and other cases, then obviously I'll have to work with a senior, because that helps a lot.
Yeah. And where do you think the scope for law is in India? Like, which are the good cities where it's a thriving career?
I think everywhere, honestly. Obviously, high courts are in specific. If you want to become a high court lawyer, then, obviously Mumbai, Aurangabad, everywhere, wherever high court is. And if Supreme Court, then obviously Delhi. But if you want to do specific kind of cases, or just, how to say, like every city, every country have their perks.
Yeah.
And like their bad side. And everywhere there is money.
That's
like
true.
Recently I was speaking to a friend, and she said that in some village people are earning so much just because it's illegal to steal mud, and people are stealing mud, and they are earning like more than a criminal advocate would earn, like in Pune.
Just by stealing mud?
Yeah. So the advocate's job is just to
prove that they are stealing the mud.
Yeah, or they are not, whichever
or they are
party.
not, yeah. Wow, stealing mud. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's very vast. Law is such a vast field now, and you can do so much, but you need to be like, you need to have that focus.
Yeah, that's true. It is a noble profession.
Yeah.
Like when I was 13, 14, I always had a huge amount of respect, and I probably wanted to consider it also. Like that was one of my options. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a little known fact. But that was me being a kid, seeing all these TV shows and very limited knowledge of the law. But I felt that, if there's someone fighting for justice, that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I mean, is that one of the reasons you got into it, like thinking that I'm fighting a good fight?
Yeah, now it is.
Now it is.
Like first you just
got into it. Yeah. But
Then
now
I
we
got
realize you're making a difference, so that really helps.
And it's really important. Like as an advocate, for me, giving justice is really important. Like it's a huge thing. It's like I don't want ever to not give justice to the right person.
Yeah.
And if you see cases, some of them are so bad, like innocent people have to suffer so much.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel, as a journalist also, I've done a bit of law studies, like about media law and all that. So I feel even journalists to an extent can do a lot more helping fighting the good fight. They can also like be lawyers in their own way by exposing the atrocities. Yeah.
They do, some of them. Like if you see many cases, public opinion is really important. And I think media does that. Like they help that way.
There are pros and cons about
Yeah.
the media interfering into these cases, but I think overall they are doing a pretty decent job. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I think that's a good way to wrap up. So do you have any final things to say?
No. New.
Mm.
New.
But yeah, thanks a lot for coming, sparing
Thank you.
time, because I
Thank.
know you've had a busy schedule. We've tried to schedule this for a while, and
Yeah.
you finally are here. But yeah, can you tell everyone where they can find you on Instagram, any
Yeah.
other social media platforms?
So my Insta ID is Peace Love Ria, and that's it. You can find me on Insta. I am on LinkedIn as well as Ria Khandelwal, Advocate Ria Khandelwal. So you all can contact me on Insta or
Y'all can
LinkedIn.
give us jobs on LinkedIn, guys.
Yeah, after my this job ends, after my recent job ends, please give me a job.
Yeah, but
Or you can contact me if you have any cases.
that'll be fun, getting cases based on this podcast. That'll be fun.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
show that
that'll
the
be
podcast
cool.
is going somewhere.
Yeah, I'll invite you.
You need to. I'll witness it.
Yeah.
It should be like a proper fight in the court and all that,
Yeah.
where you are just presenting your argument
Imagine
and all
if
that.
it's a high court thing.
Oh, I love it. You have to pay for my accommodation, okay?
I
My
will,
expenses, yeah. Make it a Delhi High Court. Let's just go to Delhi for like a
No,
weekend
first
or
we
something.
need to go to high court. If we are not okay with it, then maybe. You never know.
Perfect. Okay. That's a good way to wrap it off. And, thank you. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you for
listening.
having me
And I'll welcome you back very soon. And we can speak a lot more.
on law
Yeah, definitely.
after September.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys. Bye bye.